Joined by the living legend, Tito Ortiz. Being a mixed martial arts fan for so long, when I think about the growth of where the sport was and your contributions to ADCC, the UFC, and now Bellator, to have your fingerprints, all over this sport and how far it's grown, it must feel awesome.
Hard work pays off. That's one way I can think about it. I really don't kind of indulge in what my career has expanded to, but more of the hard work that I've done to get to that part. I'm able to give it down to my children. And I've worked really hard to do it. I've gone through 8 major surgeries. I'll be looking for a 9th here in about a month and a half. I gave my heart and soul. I gave my life out for it. I gave everything I possibly could. I took no shortcuts. I never turned. There was not one rock unturned through my whole career. I've done what I needed to do, and I walked away kind of like a storybook indeed, man. It was cool. It was really, really cool.
When you think about how far the sport's come and that next generation and what people are doing right now because of your influence, are you surprised it's grown to be the sport as big as it is?
I knew the sport would be like this. I told that to Lorenzo Fertitta when he first bought the company, and I said he's got to dump a little more money into it, and you got to educate the fans. You got to educate the fans on what the sport is truly about and how we train, what are the personalities, and that's when they came out The Ultimate Fighter, and they were able to do that, and they did really, really well with that. I think 2006, when me and Ken Shamrock fought, we got the highest ratings on Spike TV at 6.5 million viewers. It was just kind of surreal. It was just kind of sit back going, wow, is this really happening to the sport right now? And all of a sudden the money started coming in for them, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger, where they were able to sell the company for $4 billion.
When you think about the entertainment aspect, because clearly there's the sport, as you know, but we're seeing more entertainment, people trying to do the things that you've done inside of the cage. How important is it to grasp a hold of that?
100%. It's a huge part of it. You really got to understand to promote yourself, but at the same time, is become a character, become a personality, but be original when you do things. You see Connor, the things he does is just like, he makes me laugh, man. I'm proud of the kid. This kid comes up with some good stuff. It's a learning experience, and you got to be willing to do it, and you got to be willing to go 100% when you do it. You can't give a half-assed job. You got to be professional for when you step in the cage until you literally step in your house. You got to be professional all the way through, and a lot of other guys have done that. GSP, he's done that. In all of it, I think really the fighters need to find something that fans are attracted to, and when they're attracted to it, they love it. Either they're going to love you or they're going to hate you. I've known that very beginning. I remember when I was with Tank Abbott, he goes, one thing, make a guy hate you or make a guy love you. But when they leave, they'll remember you. Now, when they don't talk about you, you better worry about that. And that's what I understood from the very, very beginning of my career.
You mentioned George St-Pierre now taking on Michael Bisping. Legends deserve to fight.
When's that fight supposed to happen?
They haven't announced the date. Okay. They haven't announced the date. But legends deserve to fight legends in huge fights. Why does this fight? If you're Michael Bisping, if you're George St-Pierre, why would you like this fight? Just money.
If it was George St-Pierre, money-wise, for Bisping, he could prove his legacy, and he will. If it happens, yeah, he has already. But still, that just puts another stamp into what he's done already. Coming off a knee surgery, I came off a knee surgery, and it takes 6 months to heal. If the fight's 6 months from now, I would say Bisping wins. If it's before 6 months, I say GSP wins. Just because it's hard to heal a knee and try to push yourself past those stages so quick because it needs to heal. It's a new ligament. You need to heal that thing completely. GSP knows it. GSP did the same thing, and it took him a second to come back. So it's just you have to make the right decisions, for the guy you're fighting. I think GSP should fight someone who he could kill. All the fans want to see that. Give him someone he can kill.
Give a warm-up, destroy fight.
Yeah, warm-up, destroy fight where he can get back in there and we see GSP again. I'm a huge fan of GSP, man. Let me tell you.
Ring rust. 3 years is a long time.
I proved it with Chelsani. He talked his smack. He did all his thing. And not comparing. I'm not comparing to him at all. But still, taking 3 years off does make a matter. It makes a big, big difference.
What do you think at the age of 35 for George St-Pierre? What do you expect he's been working on during that time off?
He's young. He's 35. He's young still. He's young.
Yeah.
I'm 42. I'm dating myself already. Wow, holy moly.
We're like
he's
30.
Young. No,
why is that old? No.
Now, if he's had an opportunity to work on his wrestling, Bisping will be in some trouble. We'll be in a lot of trouble. But I'll probably end up working with Bisping, so the takedown won't be a problem to defend. I know that's my. It kind of sucks
That's
because
all
I got
I was gonna say.
no. That kind of sucks because I dig GSP. I love GSP.
Yeah,
I've been a huge fan of. I love him, but big fights happen, and it is you know.
You must have seen that though back in the day. There's conflict, teammates or friends that have fought that trained with each other.
They
No?
fight Chuck.
Well, maybe, yeah.
I'm just saying.
They made it.
What I mean is that this is things.
Yeah, but they made, yeah, no, they made it, but it's on a different level. I mean, for me, as being a fan and then a coach with Bisping, I mean, I helped Bisping not for his title fights, but prior in the beginning of his career, and I was able to support the kid. Man, the kid has done amazing. I don't. If Bisping fights him 6 months after today, he'll do fine.
Yeah.
If he does before,
Not a
it's
problem.
too soon. Way too soon.